Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Remko Rinkema, and you are watching Run It Back, the show in which we watch old school poker action, have a fun, casual hangout. I give away prizes. I ask you guys questions. You guys can ask me whatever you want. But first and foremost, and I guess what I want to say is most importantly, we are watching high stakes poker. Season 7 is rolling here on Run It Back. As you can see, this was on the show last Tuesday. In case you missed it, this show is live twice a week, every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern and every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we are here for the night shift. As always, Topo Chico is my drink of choice. Let me know in the chat what you are drinking, where you are watching from, and how life is going, because this is a hangout. This is for you, this is for me, and we are all poker fans. So that's why we're here, to enjoy the action here on High Stakes Poker Season 7. You might ask yourself, why are we watching Season 7 of High Stakes Poker? Why are we watching this old poker action from 10 years ago? Well, it is very, very simple. We, and with we, I mean PokerGO, is bringing back High Stakes Poker for Season number 8. A new season is coming, debuting on December 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And in honor of that big show returning with new players, with familiar faces from the past, and with lots of action, we are rewatching some of this old school action. All right, so today, episode 3 and 4 of season 7. If you're keeping track, we are going through the whole season chronologically. So if you don't miss this show, you won't miss an episode. We had lots of action with Vanessa Selbst last week on the show. We had Bill Klein and Phil Ruffin involved in lots of action, as well as Viffer. And there he is, Norm MacDonald. He is the host of Season 7 of High Stakes Poker. We'll hear lots from Norm on the show today. I will turn up the audio whenever we have an exciting hand, so don't worry about that. Yes, I love to chat with you guys. If you want to watch High Stakes Poker without me talking, you can do so as well. Go on over to PokerGo.com right now. Watch all 7 seasons exclusively on that website. And that is also where you will find the new season coming out on December 16th. By the way, use the promo code HSP2020 in order to take $10 off your annual subscription if you want to give PokerGo a spin. Let me tell you, that is well worth it, because we have every single year of the World Series of Poker on there. We have tons and tons of cash game action, tournaments like Super High Roller Bowl, US Poker Open, Poker Masters, blah, 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 all that good stuff. All right, enough with the talking. Let's watch some poker action. And by the way, I see so many people in the chat already. I will get to each and every one of you, and if I don't get to you, please keep chatting, keep talking, because that is my goal of this show as well, to interact with the poker fans, with fans of the High Stakes Poker shows, as we've, grown to love them. We love these shows. I mean, come on. I've seen it at least 1,000 times. I've forgotten by now what happens in these hands, so clearly it is all as if it's new again. All right, Greenstein coming in hot, $10,000 with ace-queen. He is the re-raiser after a straddle and 2 callers. Let's see where this hand goes.
Straight 10.
And Ruffin's in the mood to gamble.
Total of 10.
Is that?
I wouldn't ever call it.
A big slick for the straddler.
Play games where they make you call if you say call. Yeah.
I'm all in.
And so Klein moves all in.
Boom. We got action right away.
Thank you.
And a nice start for this episode.
Probably saved me 8,400.
And
Wow.
Barry decides to go for it with his last 56,000.
There goes Barry.
If he loses, he'll rebuy and start fresh. He's in a lot of trouble.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yep. Oh.
That's what I usually run into with that hand, these queens. Always these king lurking.
Barry is searching in his pocket for any $25,000 chips.
You're standing up. There's a queen.
145K in the middle here. Barry Greenstein at risk. He, of course, will have the ability to rebuy in case he busts out. Bill Klein only running it once. He is not someone to give his opponent many chances, so he has to hit one of his 3 outs to stay
turn pairs,
in
so
the game here.
Gets Barry some more outs to a split, a 10 or a 7. And that's
All right, that goes to Bill Klein. Barry Greenstein taking... Oh, wait. No, it's a split pot. Oh, my God.
unlucky. And Barry will keep
My bad.
nurturing his short stack.
All right, Barry's still on the short stack here. All right, gives me a chance to give some shouts to people in the chat. I see Wilbur and Sony, Christian, Sumas, Jacob, Brandon, Sebastian, Charlie, David, Benza, Doug, Philip. Wow, Facebook Army going strong today. By the way, the only thing I ask in return for this show is a like on this video. So hit that like button. We hit almost 200 likes on this video last Tuesday. So let's outdo the crowd there that we had on Tuesday. Let's hit 200 likes during the show. That would be an amazing accomplishment here. I hope we can all get motivated to hit that like button. It is really all I really ask. All right, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. All right, what else we got going on here in the chat? We have Wisco Baron and Mitchell as always with us. I appreciate it. Mitch, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. We got lots of red wine drinkers today. Sydney says beers for football and poker. I think that's the best combination. If you are in the U.S. right now, watch me, listen to me, put football in the background. I heard it's not that great of a game tonight, so let's combine our favorite hobbies here, and beer probably fits into that category as well. All right, we have more action here. Bill
Viffer.
Klein against Viffer.
16.
Viffer calls.
All right.
And this is interesting. Doyle is thinking of a squeeze play. I'll explain the squeeze play to you later, Aunt Ida. Well, he decides against it.
All right, gut shot there for Viffer added to the mix here. Still trailing. As you can see by the percentages, he doesn't have that great a chance to win this pot. So Klein's going to keep firing, and then I can definitely see Viffer calling one more straight.
But he has to call 10,000 to get there. And he does. And he'll take option one. The two pair suck out.
Boom.
Really? Always a 9.
That's 20,000.
Smart lead there by Viffer, if you ask me. Of course, Bill Klein's going to check back a lot of the times there on the river, and Viffer probably must have thought that he was beat to the river, but of course, had some outs, made the call on the turn, and now he leads for 20K.
Ace-9.
Ace-9, yeah.
Ace-9 for Viffer will do it. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Martin watching from Vienna, I appreciate it. We have Tommy from Denmark in the house. We have Zach from Oklahoma. Garden Guy Guru, all the way from, or all in, he says, from North Carolina. David Holmes having a glass of Lagavulin in your honor in Ontario. Cheers, man. I love me some Lagavulin. I have actually some good whiskey here. Maybe over the holidays, as I keep doing this show and we're all getting cozy at home, I might have maybe some coffee and Baileys, or maybe I'll have a glass of whiskey while doing the show. I feel like I need a guest for that as well. By the way, I've been working on some great guests for the next few weeks. Some names might surprise you guys. Some names are familiar because they've been on the show already. But yeah, doing it solo is fun because I get to talk to you guys more and we get to listen to more poker action. But sometimes it's also fun to have a guest on the show because that means that we can just listen in to what they have to say about the action. All right, let's see what else we see here. We have Dejat from Scotland watching. People asking about who will be commentating the next high stakes poker. We will be revealing that very, very shortly. I heard there's lots of negotiations going on as we speak about the new host for the show. So once I know, you guys will know, and I will make sure to share that information with everyone. Michael asking on YouTube, so when was this filmed? Well, what we're watching right now was filmed back in 2011, right before Black Friday. RIP, we all know how that went. So this is the last season that was ever filmed of high stakes poker back in 2011, and now we are bringing it back in 2020. So really excited to have this show returning. Let's see. And Christopher asked the same question actually on Facebook. All right, we have Dwayne on Facebook watching from Duncan, BC, Canada, and Ralph from Canada, Montreal. Lots of Canadians here. I feel like the Canadians are definitely working. Definitely working. Let's see. Vanessa Selbst here talking about her experience on high stakes poker. She got crushed on the episodes we watched last night. Let's see if she can do any better on this show today.
Ace King of Diamonds to Phil Ruffin, the owner of Treasure Island, along with many other islands.
Cool.
Dave Temple says, is Selbst still retired from poker? Yes, she is. I believe she works for a law firm in New York City, living the family life. So haven't seen her around a poker event in a very long time. I'm sure she's still got some chops, but she's no longer playing professionally.
At the Fantasy Island.
6,800.
How much to me?
6,000.
I fold.
Well, looks like Ruffin will get more treasure for his island.
Check you.
Check, check, though. An array of hope for Doyle on the turn. He has a flush
20,000.
draw now.
Bet 20,000.
Quick actions from Doyle. I love how fast he plays.
And there it is.
Boom.
That's a fun door. Check.
I think I just got an ace.
No, Doyle, you got more than that.
Check.
2 pair.
You got it.
Ace king.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Wow.
Apologize.
It's all right. Okay.
All right. Wow. Have you guys at home ever done that? Misread your hand and then you end up being the winner? Doyle had the 6 of hearts. He was not aware of that. Phil Ruffin had the ace king.
Doyle is 77.
Wow.
Checked when I should have raised.
That's quite strange. I've never seen that from Doyle, to be honest. But he was definitely apologetic about it. Let me know about your worst appearance at a poker table, as far as calling out the wrong hand, or claiming you've won the pot in a case where you lost the pot. There's probably some funny moments out there. By the way, I'm getting some mixed messages on my shout outs here. Arvin says, Remko, you got to get your shout out game on Joey Ingram's level, setting the bar real high for you. What is that supposed to mean? I don't even know what to do with that information. I don't even know how to train this. I'm doing this for the love of the game, and this is basically the best I can do. So let's just roll with that. By the way, as long as you guys keep liking the video, I will keep doing the shout outs. All right, Nick says that I did shout outs but without announcing that I was gonna do the shout outs. Is that also a thing? See, I'm very new to this stuff. I'm not on Twitch. I just do this show. I just Run It Back. This is my show twice a week. So I'm all new to this, talking to you guys at home. But I do love it. I appreciate it. And Twoy is letting me know he's watching from Slovakia at 2 in the morning. As I always say, the most international show in all of poker. That is Run It Back. Let me know where you're watching from. I always appreciate it.
The 5 was. You might have bad.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
As Antonio would say, somebody is getting whacked.
This is a huge flop. Stop what you're doing. Pay attention.
Vanessa bets 18,200.
Bet 18,000.
Thanks, John Sales. I appreciate it.
Doyle can call or raise in this situation.
All in.
Wow.
I guess he raises.
How much is it?
Well, Vanessa.
Wow.
Looks like.
All right, you guys. This is our first big decision moment of the night. We have Vanessa Selbst facing an all-in. We can see that she has the straight and that she has the best of it. But also, look at those percentages. A7 of hearts has 43% on this flop, obviously. Flush draw, obviously. Broadway draw. But let me know in the chat, are you insta-snap calling for all the money you have on the table in this position? Or is there a way you can possibly fold? I don't think there is, but let me know in the chat. We are the chat pros all together. I'm probably on you guys' level. I can never fold here, even if it's for my last money. But still, big decision. Keep in mind, though, Doyle Brunson, not known to be spewy, not known to be crazy aggressive. So, big moment here for Selbst, who's facing a big shove, which I think is probably for her entire stack.
Like she's worried about ace-queen, but there's no way she's not calling this.
I guess 180.
I have to call. I call.
Okay, call.
Wow, boom.
You wanna run it?
400K.
How many? You want to do it? What do you want to do?
I don't care. It's up to you.
What do you have? Flusher? Twice?
Oh, wow. Made a queen. Yeah, twice, I guess. So.
Twice it is.
There we go. Running it twice.
You did. There's kind of a small pot going on.
Antonio's back.
Every time Antonio leaves the room, somebody goes all in. So they're going to run it twice, Aunt Ida. What that means is they're going to play the hand twice. Each time for half the pot.
I have 1% wins both.
That's a heart.
There's half to Doyle.
I'll probably lose both. Give him a heart.
If he does it again, he'll win the whole pot.
Always good to win the first one, huh, Dome?
Makes the second one easier.
You see those cards up above, Aunt Ida? Those are his outs. He has to catch one of those.
Still a queen this time. Nope.
Not on the turn. And not on the river. Chop, chop.
Huge sigh of relief there from Vanessa Selbst, chopping up this pot worth $400,000. I just get shivers thinking about having that much money online. Clearly, also, I have no money, so it doesn't really matter before. Joel saying on Facebook, I mucked a full house once. That's terrible. Joel, that's terrible. AJ Terry letting us know he's drinking a Michelob Ultra. Shout out to one of the greatest summertime poolside beers. If you have a long day ahead of you, that's one of my favorite beers because it's so easy to drink. Low calories kind of helps as well. Dave Temple watching from Hull, England. Dave Ollia, Devilfish's hometown. I appreciate it. Lots of people chiming in. Everybody says snap call. Some people say, not happy about it, but still call all day, stuff like that. So yeah, clearly we can't get away from this. This is a hand where, you just have to hope that it holds up, or hopefully you're not up against ace queen, because then of course you'd be drawing dead, which would be really, really awful and annoying. Call and pray, says Zach on YouTube. I appreciate it. Call and pray is probably one of my favorite moves. I even do that when I'm drawing dead, because you never know. Maybe it's a misdeal. Maybe a 5th-7 will show up and you're like, oh yeah, well that deck's not right. So that's also never happened before, but you can dream, right? Do you guys have any weird sort of poker things you do? Maybe superstitions or something? Let me know in the chat. I'm not superstitious at all, but I'm wondering if you guys have anything good in regards to superstitions. All right, Ruffin here with the straight, Croak with the ace-jack. We know from last week that Croak is really tight. He's kind of been a nit, maybe, I think. I do like the guy. He seems like a good guy, but he seems like a bit of a nit. But Ruffin has been having the goods all day long. So let's see where this goes.
Croak thinks he has the best hand.
Bet 11,000.
Come on, Ruffin, raise it up. Throw it in there. Make it 40K. That's what we all want to see.
50,000.
Boom.
50,000.
Even more.
Croak thinks he may have the worst hand.
I'm all in.
All in.
Call.
Wow.
Once or twice?
Once. I got a straight.
He said once. No discount.
Oh my God. Robert Croak, after so many hands where he gave up a good hand, finally goes for it, and he has 4 outs. That is tough.
And that'll do it. Croak is felted.
There you go.
And Ruffin looks like he has no room for the cash. He is close to $900,000.
Wow.
All right, gentlemen, ladies, thank you.
Robert Croak decides not to rebuy. He'll live to fight another day.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you Friday.
Nice
See you.
plan.
I'll call.
Nice
Talk to you later.
plan.
You too.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, that's Robert Croak leaving the game. I already know who's coming into this game, and it's going to be very good to see him, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's going to be fun to see if Andrew Robl can spice the game up a little bit.
Yeah. Flop the straight. Call.
Our whale calls with King Salmon.
Wow, Norm Macdonald calling Ruffin a whale. I appreciate the forwardness of that comment. Borko says, you even know where Serbia is? Well, let me tell you, I've been to Serbia. I've been to Belgrade, spent a few days there. I've been to Sarajevo. I've been to Zagreb. I've been all over the world. I am from the Netherlands, so it's easy to travel. But thanks for watching from Serbia. I appreciate it. It's going to be late at night. We always have the lunchtime crowd from Australia. Green Rada in the house. Love Australia.
Flop is accommodating.
Australia's the best coffee in the world.
Pair against an open-end straight draw.
You and me. Just he and I.
Just the right guys are in it.
Oh,
Wisco Baron mentions the actual subtitle of this show. It is IHOP. It is the International House of Poker. I love that. I might have a T-shirt made that says that. Would you guys buy that? International House of Poker? I think it's pretty funny.
Every time they play, they're going to be thinking of what happened in that hand.
There's not many there, I don't think.
Kids know how to build pods down there.
3 of diamonds comes in the turn.
Bet 25,000.
Ruffin is not pulling back his punches.
Big pot again, 6 figures. Straight draw. Does it come?
Viffer misses.
It doesn't.
This hand's practically over.
100,000.
Bet 100.
Wow. I love Ruffin's bets.
Of course, you never know with Viffer.
Well, she would have bet 25,000. Well, then I could have raised you.
Yeah, that would have worked.
You save money.
Does Viffer give you guys Adam Sandler vibe sometimes when he's talking? What's that movie again where he plays the weird guy? By the way, I love Viffer. I think he should come on the show. Viff, if you're watching, please come on Run It Back. Love to break some of this stuff down with you. All right, what else we got going on here? Fabiano watching on Facebook. Hello, brother. Hello to you, sir. I appreciate you watching as always. We got some... Oh, there's Stu.
Only one player in history has won 3 World Series main event tournaments, and that man is the late Stu Unger, the original rock star of poker. The Kid, as Stewie was called, was fearless, reckless, and a genius at Texas Hold'em, one time famously making a hero call with 10 high in a $100,000 cash game pot. His aggressive style was ahead of its time, anticipating young guns like Phil Galfond and Jason Mercier. Stewie's 1997 comeback to win the main event was called by Mike Sexton the greatest performance ever.
Wow, legend Stu Unger there with a bit of a shout. I'm getting some Waterboy mentions in the chat. That must be the movie that I was thinking of. It's been a while.
How much do you have in front of you? I can't see any of your chips.
200-ish.
200 total?
195 maybe.
Call?
Ruffin limping in again.
Welcome to the Australian Lunch Gang. I appreciate everyone watching.
4,000.
All right, we'll keep on splashing.
Call?
More multi-way action. We'll do some
And
hand
Pete
guesses.
says, 3 babies,
3
please.
players to the flop.
Those aren't babies. Ruffin flops a pair of
Brando watch from Colombia. I appreciate it.
Again.
Colombia in the house. I love Colombia. Never been, but I'd love to go. Looks beautiful there.
What's there?
11,000?
30,000.
Wow.
Well, that should do it, I believe.
Look at this guy. Phil Ruffin just dominating everyone. I know he's
weights
making
up
hands
there,
too,
brother.
but
Not yet.
I'd love to see what happens if Phil Ruffin runs into a big hand. If he's just going to double someone up, or if he actually has a gear and slow down just a little bit. All right, we have 58 likes on Facebook. I would like to see that number hit at least 100. So if you're new to the show, likes is all I want. Likes is the currency of this show. If you wanna, help me out, hit that like button. Facebook or YouTube, it both helps me a lot. All right, Zohan, watching from Akron, Ohio. We have Pete in the house from Clearfield, Pennsylvania. And we have Josu from Costa Rica. I appreciate you watching, guys. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Great crowd tonight. That's always good.
Just not quite the same thing.
Slightly different. You spend most of your time there? Raise? Yeah. 3,000. Yeah.
Decent hand for Doyle on the button.
Well, we got some cards.
But
Long trips are tough.
his nemesis, Selbst,
We raised 12,000 total.
Come on, Doyle. Give us some action. There we go. There we go. Doyle versus Selbst. We got some action. Let's see if we can get them all in again.
Heads up.
Doyle's thinking, doesn't she know who I am?
You know, watching CNN International
Oh.
Sports or something. All of a sudden comes up again.
How will this go? I wonder. Let's pause it for a second here. Give me some chat pro analysis if you are Vanessa Selbst. You're the pre-flop 3-better. Doyle Brunson is against you out of position. There's 3 jacks on the flop. What are we doing here? How much are we betting? Make your brains work a little bit for it. It's Thursday night. It's lunch crowd in Australia. I'm sure you guys are really, sober and focused on work at the moment here. It's a Friday in Australia, I'm sure. Let me know what you want to do. What do we want to do on this flop here? It's 3 jacks. You have an ace. Ace is pretty good on a flop like this, but you're also, playing against Doyle Brunson, who's kind of a legend. So let me know what you want to do. 25K in the middle. How much are we betting? Are we checking behind? Give me some thoughts, chat pros. I want to know exactly what you guys want to do on this flop here. Oh, by the way, thanks for the likes. We're almost at 100. We're almost at 100. That is one of my favorite numbers to hit here early in the show. 100 likes would be amazing. All right, give me those numbers. Let's see what Vanessa Selbst does.
That is 10,000.
All right, 10K, less than half the pot. Doyle's gonna never fold, obviously. All right, we're gonna play this game again on the turn, you guys.
Doyle's hoping he's against King Queen.
All right, same situation here. We have Jack, Jack 9. Oh, Jack, Jack, Jack 9, to be honest. And we have 45K in the middle. Vanessa Selbst is gonna be to act again after Doyle checks, which I'm assuming he's going to do. What are we doing on the turn here? Are we betting again on the turn? Are we following through here with the ace-king? Or have we gotten enough showdown value to check behind here and just to sort of get the showdown with the ace-king, which in many cases against, a part of Doyle's range is still the winning hand. So, you guys let me know and we'll go over it. We'll have to have a look.
Checks.
I love how a lot of people are saying all in, which all in is always the best move. I love all in. Check, check. There's the queen. Vanessa has the showdown value. She probably won't be
Not
betting.
the kind of card Doyle wanted to see. Vanessa's wondering what Doyle's got. And she must be putting him on a small pair and trying to move him off of it.
Wow.
Of course, we know better.
Big bet. Hopefully we can get Doyle to bluff here. That'd be really special.
That's the queen nine she raised me with up there.
Doyle hates to get outplayed. He throws it away.
All right, 1 for Vanessa there with the aggression. We could see she had the best hand, but still, she might be able to fold out some smaller pairs in that situation if that was the hand that Doyle was holding. Armenia in the house, Grigor watching. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. That is all I ask for. That is the currency of the show. Tyrone says, "What's up, guys?" Well, what's up, Tyrone? Let me know how you're doing. I appreciate you checking in the show. And we have Michael watching from the Philippines. We have San Jose in the house. Gashaw Mogs, that's a really cool name. All right, what else we have here? Lots of people chiming in. A lot of checking, betting, over-betting even. I'm seeing every possible... I feel as though you guys are like a GTO bot, where I get every possible answer to my question. All right, Andrew Robl, good to see you. He is sitting down in the game.
Money, kid. I got the perfect seat for it.
He talked with Kara about coming into this game.
Let's listen to Andrew Robl.
I watched some of what was going on, and it looks like a great game today. Lots of action, and I'm excited to take part.
And there's quite a few businessmen at the table, more recreational players rather than professionals. How does that change it?
It's kind of all the high-stakes pros. We kind of all know how each other play because we've played together so much throughout the years. So when there's, a new element and no one knows how they play, it kind of changes the whole dynamic of the game. It's harder to figure out what not only that person is doing, but what the other people are doing because, the businessman is in the pot.
All All right, Andrew Robl sitting down in the game. Let me know, are you a fan of Andrew Robl? I think he's great for action if he decides to pull the trigger, but sometimes he gets a little bit nitty. Jake C says, big shout out from Scotland, where the whole country is celebrating qualifying in football for the first time in a generation. Wow, that is great. Was it the European Championships, 96 you guys last qualified? Scotland is definitely one of those countries that deserves it, to make it to the big tournaments every now and then. Alexis is saying, favorite hand, Remko? I don't know. That's a great question. I'm a big suited connectors guy. Give me like a 9-10 of hearts. I'm going to settle on that. 9-10 of hearts. Of course, aces is the best hand. We all know that. But 9-10 of hearts is one of my favorite hands.
So David Pete raises under the gun with Jack 10 suited and gets called by 3 players.
All right, this is a good hand to play a little game. I wish I had some kind of game show music for this moment, but this is the perfect hand for you guys to guess who is going to win this hand. Let me know in the chat who's going to win this hand. We have King 6, Jack 10, 3s, and 4s in the mix. Of course, Selbst way, way behind, but let me know in the chat who you think is going to win this hand.
He's not really in that bad of a shape.
Thank you.
4 players for the flop.
And flops the best hand.
Checks. Check.
All right, well, that sort of gives Viffer a nice little spot here. Antonio.
And it checks
no,
around.
I thought he was going to go for it. Ship it holla, Andreas. Good to have you here. This was in 2011, by the way, for people who are asking.
Give me.
He'll take a shot at it.
Oh, Selbst not giving up.
Vanessa raises
Wow.
38,500.
No,
she knows Viffer is capable of firing with blanks.
This is awesome.
600.
Yeah, 16.
This is great. I love this. Yes, Arati, I read the YouTube chat. Love all you guys. Chicago in the house, Dave Backstrom. Thank you for watching. Where is this going to go? Is Vanessa just going to take it down right here? Viffer doesn't like folding. We know that.
I was checking to see how experienced you are.
Call.
And Viffer reads her mind. Queen of clubs, a very scary card for Vanessa. I wonder if she's going to be able to continue with her story.
Please go all in. Put some pressure on Viffer.
Viffer, portrait of a serial killer.
Look at that face. Oh my God. Oh.
A 10.
10, good.
How can I bluff that river?
Well, you just saw my favorite part of poker, the psychological game.
All right, that's Viffer winning another pot. By the way, I have something to mention to you guys, and I feel like I forgot this early in the show. We are doing a giveaway on Instagram. Go to PokerGO on Instagram, and there's a photo of Phil Ivey. You see it on there. It says signed Phil Ivey photo giveaway. We are doing the draw tomorrow. So in case you want to just watch the show and get the information from myself, I will announce that winner as well on Tuesday. But please leave a comment on our photo on PokerGO Instagram, and then you might win a signed photo by Phil Ivey from the new season of High Stakes Poker. So it is so easy. You like the photo, you follow us on Instagram, and you leave a comment on that photo. It's the signed Phil Ivey photo giveaway. So if you like Phil Ivey, if you like High Stakes Poker, if you want to win prizes, please go and do that right now. The draw is tomorrow.
She rebluffed. Oh. But I knew that she knew that I was weak. So
We have Bosnia in the house. Salko, thank you so much for watching.
That she knew.
Thanks, Arvin, for watching. I hope you catch the rest of the show at a later point. To the people who are wondering, how long are we watching this? Well, stay for one more hour because we have one whole hour left of High Stakes Poker action. All you have to do is like this video, and then the show will always keep running. Cal's dad in the house. Jason, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Chat's on fire tonight.
I think I bet 100K on the river with a flush, but I would have. would've.
Raise.
Be 100K
6,000
richer.
total.
Yushi asking if the show is live. No, Yushi, I am live. This show is from 2011. It is old school poker action, and we're doing this because High Stakes Poker Season 8 is coming to PokerGO December 16. Set your alarm. Mark your calendars. December 16. New lineups, new players, really high stakes. High Stakes Poker coming back for Season 8 on PokerGO exclusively.
Viffer takes the low road.
Punish him, Viffer.
I'm trying.
Punish the internet wizard.
But he's not who I was trying to punish.
All right. Let's give us a King 4-4 flop or
High
something.
stakes poker.
Nothing for no one.
5,000.
That is 5,000.
Ruffin says here, punish this.
5,000 is bet.
Wouldn't it be cool if a deuce and a 10 showed up?
Call.
Robl has the best hand with 2 queens.
First off.
5,000.
Small bet from Ruffin there. I don't think that's going to do much. I think Robl is still going to be very much inclined to call. A double gutter there for
Ruffin doesn't like to check.
Mr. Viffer. Robl has the best pair, as we can see by the percentages. A Viva
Robl's
Montenegro in the
hoping
house.
nobody's got an ace.
Slobodan, thank you for watching. Eddie in the house as well there. AJ Terry. Still Robl's cards, or hand, I should say.
20.
That is 20,000.
Ruffin determined to win this pot. Okay, Viffer, you got 5 high.
Fold.
Fold.
Look at that cash. Look at that cash from a Robl.
Now I'm confused. Why not 5 again?
Robl's probably going to call, right? Queen's too strong. There we go.
Wait a second, there's a new sheriff.
That's the pot for Robl. For the people asking in the chat, yes, Phil Ivey is on the new season of High Stakes Poker, and so is Tom Dwan. Mr. Durr is on the new season of High Stakes Poker, along with Jean-Robert Belland. We have Rick Solomon in the house. Phil Helmuth is going to play. Doug Polk is going to play. We have tons and tons of people playing in the new season of High Stakes Poker. Multiple different lineups, different sessions. We're going to keep this going for quite a while. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Use promo code HSP2020 for the annual subscription on PokerGO. That'll take $10 off your subscription. Oh, by the way, another thing I forgot. I have a new hat for the winter. Look. It's a PokerGO beanie. Go to PokerGoshop.com. This has just arrived. I have a giant head, so it doesn't look good on me. You know, when you buy a hat in the store, I have a size 8. That's my hat size. So it might not look too good on me, but it will look great on you. I just have a head that's way, way, way too big. I can never buy hats. I threw them all out because they don't fit me. Yeah, we have tons of new merch out in the shop. So go to PokerGoshop.com or shop.pokergo.com, whatever you prefer. We have tons of new stuff in there, as well as a High Stakes Poker hat. You know the cool High Stakes Poker logo on a hat? I would show it off to you, but I have a giant head, so it doesn't really work. But if I do get the hat sent to me, I will wear it. I will show you guys the hat. And it's cool stuff to rock in the winter. Look at this. I'm sweating already, by the way. This thing is really hot. It's a new era hat, by the way. It's serious stuff.
Bad timing.
All right, Antonio takes that one down.
That's not it.
Mr.
He just knows
Esfandiari.
it's his week.
It's my week.
Barry's thinking I haven't raised in 5 years.
Yeah, I have a big head to keep all this knowledge inside. This is too warm for me. Now the hair is going to be all messed up. I might have to put the AC on. I'm going to start sweating. Anyway, you guys get the message. You guys get the whole gist of it. Find yourself some merch. Shop.pokergo.com. And by the way, we have how many? I'm looking at chat right now. We have 52 new episodes of Poker After Dark coming starting on December 13th. 52. That means once a week for a whole year. That's incredible.
Nope.
Raise.
Barry raises with ace-deuce suited. Antonio always suspicious of Barry. Plenty of history between these two.
Come on, boys. Make it a big one.
And there it goes.
15,500.
What?
Thanks,
Really
Reza.
playing like
I appreciate it. Reza, you have like the best name to Reza it up. Terrible pun.
Call.
I apologize.
15,500.
15,500.
Salco, if you won the giveaway on Instagram, someone from our team will contact you on Instagram on the PokerGO Instagram page. So all you have to do is like that video, follow us on Instagram, and leave a comment on the Phil Ivey giveaway. And tomorrow we are drawing for a winner. We will announce it on Instagram as well, who the winner is, and then we will contact you on Instagram. So don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. If you win, we'll make sure to send it to
in
you.
trouble with eights, with 3 overcards and a gutter that's no good. Antonio decides to keep it friendly.
What's up, Roland? Thank you so much for watching. If you're annoyed by my voice, go to PokerGO.com right now to watch all 7 seasons of High Stakes Poker. Thanks for supporting the show, by the way. On your way out, don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate it.
Ruffin tries to represent the 10 for a straight. Antonio doesn't take too much time to call.
Eights.
That's our 8s. Kings up.
Always a 9.
Always a 9.
Always a 9.
King 9's running hot.
I didn't think you'd call that, Antonio.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't call if he doesn't have the king.
I'll bring him in.
I don't know about that.
All right.
I think he would have called him with less.
All right, please let me know if you're just tuning in who your favorite player from this lineup is. Today on the show, we, of course, have a slightly different lineup than last week. This is Run It Back. We are watching old school poker action. We have Doyle, Vanessa, Barry, Antonio, Robl, Phil Ruffin, Bill Klein, and Viffer in the house tonight. Let me know who you are rooting for in this lineup. Even though I've already seen this a million times, this is all still new to me. I can never remember what happens in these hands, so that's why I love rewatching this time and time again. And thank you all so much for watching with me, because it makes it so much more fun than watching it alone. Who wants to be lonely anyway?
Klein just calls with ace-queen. I call.
Here's 4 more for y'all.
Appreciate you.
Oh, we might go play some
I can't
games. We are
put a
playing
chip
games.
in there.
Time to play games, ladies and gentlemen. We all know the drill. Pick your hand, pick your favorite. Let's roll the cards and see who wins this hand. I'm going to go with Phil Ruffin. Phil Ruffin has been on a heater. Give me King 9. Give me the King 9 of Phil Ruffin. I think that's going to be the winning hand. Play along with me. Pick your favorite. Pick your warrior. Pick whoever you want to root for. And we'll roll the tape and see who wins this pot. I appreciate you guys all playing along. This is my version of silly games. I just like to have some fun with it. You know, why not? Why not have some fun with it? All right, pick your favorite. Who's going to win this hand? We have multi-way action. As always, I like to play this silly little game. Let's go. Let's roll.
Pot.
Phil Ruffin. He's my favorite.
Not yet, anyways.
King 9. Let's go. One
Five-way
time.
action to the flop. Look at this flop. 2 people with trips and 2 with queens. Klein has the ace kicker, but they all check. Doyle can't check anymore, bets 4,000. Vanessa's thinking, should I raise now or should I let everyone in?
It's the Doyle versus Vanessa show tonight.
Maybe Viffer will get cute if I just call. She decides to call. Klein is wondering if his hand's any good. A pair on board is always scary with too many people in the hand.
Wow.
I fold.
And that's exactly the reason Viffer throws his queen away.
Seeing David Pete in the chat. If you are really Viffer, send me a DM on Twitter and come join me on the show.
King of Hearts looks like a safe card to Doyle Brunson.
At Remko Rinkema on Twitter, in case you guys want to hit me up.
15,000.
Vanessa's probably going to come out of the weeds with a value raise.
Developed into an interesting hand.
Is she going to raise?
Raise it up. It's 5K.
52,000.
That's the 10 step. Okay, I didn't know. 52,000.
That should tell Klein where his queens are at. And wow, Doyle shows his 6 and mucks it.
Wow.
The speed of that laydown illustrates why Doyle Brunson has been revered for 50 years.
Doyle Brunson gives up his 6. Vanessa Selbst takes down another pot. It has been the Vanessa versus Doyle show here today on Run It Back. It's been really fun to watch them going back and forth. Once more, if you missed this, David Pete in the chat on YouTube, if it's the real Viffer, hit me up on Twitter. I'll get you on the show. Don't worry about it. I'm going to keep an eye on my DMs. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, at Remko Rinkema, my name is spelled just the way it sounds, and you can always slide it to those DMs if you have any comments, any suggestions, or anything else fun going on that you might want to share with me. DMs are open. We are at 150 likes on YouTube. We got to hit 200 before the show is over. So if you're new to the show, the currency of the show is likes. So it's very, very cheap. Just hit a like button, and we'll watch some Run It Back with me. So hit that like button if you enjoyed the show. I appreciate everyone watching. As always, this show happens twice a week, Tuesday at 1 p.m. and every Thursday at the 8 p.m. hour for a little relaxation before the weekend. Come on, guys. Nobody really does any work on Friday anyway. Who are we kidding? Let's just have some fun with it. I'm drinking Topo Chico, my favorite drink. You guys let me know what you're having and where you're watching from. I always love hearing from the fans. Selbst again with the kings. This could be a big one. Turn up the brightness. Pay attention.
15,000 total.
What did you play, Vanessa?
Started with about 200.
200? Thank you.
This could
If
get ugly.
Antonio thought Ruffin was calling, he would call.
You got him, all right. It's good news when I go like this.
And no one will challenge
Wow.
Ms. Selbst.
I set you up.
No customers for Vanessa Selbst here on the show. We have Vijay watching from Bali. Oh, I'd love to go to Bali, especially right now with all this madness happening in the world. Kent, UK in the house. Scotch rocks. John Lorge. Sounds tasty.
Who's better, Vanessa or Annette?
Michael
Doubles.
Mayan says, love watching poker. Man, you're not alone. There's lots of people watching poker.
What?
I assume we're talking about Russo, right?
Tournaments. No. You or Annette. In tournaments. Just want to stir it up a little,
I know you do.
Barry, who's better?
They're both good.
See, Barry thinks
That's
a little
the TV
quicker
diplomatic
on his
TV
feet than
answer.
I do. He has the experience.
People
with all
always
those
worry.
players.
Flatsmack says, don't forget to save the video and watch it again. Yeah, please. Save it again, watch it again, and learn all the words that I said off the top of your head. That's when you're a real fan. By the way, appreciate everyone hitting that like button. We almost got 200 likes. That's probably the most we've ever gotten on one of these shows. I appreciate everyone being a part of it. Ryan Temple, this is from 2011. This is old school high-stakes poker. We're watching this, and I'll say it again. The diehard fans all know this. December 16th, that's when High Stakes Poker Season 8, a new season, is coming to PokerGo. All right, big cards, big action. Let's see where this hand goes.
Ruffin and his kings.
Me.
Especially for poker where there's so many variations.
Wow, 20,000 into a $3,200 pot.
Wow.
That's like bringing a gun to a pillow fight.
By the way, look at Ruffin here. What a legend. What a G. Just betting $20K into a pot of $3,200. Do you guys like overbetting? Are you guys a fan of splashing it around, $100 in the middle? You throw in 200 just to throw people off their game? One of my favorite moves.
That's it.
Michael says, Tito's and OJ in Boca Raton. That sounds like a rap song. Tito's and OJ in Boca Raton. Shout out to you, Michael. Appreciate you watching. Thanks to everyone who is enjoying the content. 4 Roses and Pepsi in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. That sounds like a country song. 4 Roses and Pepsi in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. So we got a rap song and we got a country song today, and we got Minnesota in the house. I appreciate you watching. A waste of kings, says Steven. It is definitely a waste of kings. On this game in particular, when the action is so loose. I'm drinking Topo Chico. It's sparkling water. It's my favorite kind. It's
Everyone's pretty quiet. That usually means the game's going to tighten up.
It's hopefully the next sponsor of the show. Topo Chico, if you're watching, hit me up. Here comes Phil.
Guess not with this lineup.
Well, you got at least put 8 in.
Come on.
What do you think? I thought it was 20.
Play a little cheaper now.
I thought it was 20.
You have the most lifetime tournament winnings for a female, Vanessa?
What did you say?
You have the most lifetime tournament winnings?
Kathy Lieber and Annie Duke.
Viffer and 2 businessmen to the flop. Story that we see over and over.
Female.
Oh, tournament wins or winnings?
What?
No one makes a pair.
They both have more.
Thanks, Mike Wall. I appreciate you. Zach in the house from Arizona.
6 pairs Klein and Pete and gives Refn a flush draw.
What's up, Daniel Gardner? Thank you for watching, as always.
There's the flush.
Small pot, so it gives me a chance to talk. Jacob Melanson says, any Canadian Maritimes poker pros? Well, I believe Mike Watson, Sir Watts, is from St. John, so I think that qualifies, right? So, Mike Watson, Sir Watts, one of the all-time best Canadian players from the East Coast.
Feel the love. Soon I'll be having steak feeling the love, you know?
I think it's time for another game soon.
The last $20,000 river bet by Refn was a bluff. But not this time. He's got the goods.
But this guy I was playing was a real bad player.
Then he gave the speech before he bet the 20.
Hands were so big and everything, and he raised me 80,000. I'll never forget it. And I moved it on. He threw his hand away and turned up to a 7 deuce. I looked at it, you know, and he smiled at me. We took a break.
Loose call by Viffer. I want to remind you that all these calls and bluffs between these 2 players can all be directly traced back to that failed $100,000 bluff by Viffer.
Oh, there's a spider on my laptop or on my computer. How is that even possible? There's literally a spider walking across my screen. That freaked me out for a little bit. I'm not a big fan of spiders. It might walk in front of the camera, actually. Maybe I need to grab it or something. There's a spider on the show, guys. We have nearly 1,000 people watching on YouTube and 500 on Facebook, and there's a spider interrupting the show right now. I've never seen this before. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, you want it one here.
I think that was the year.
Vanessa doesn't want to play a king 10. Robl trying to get a feel from the players to his left before committing any chips with king 6 of hearts.
Impossible to steal it.
Phil's going for it.
Klein will try to pick up the blinds and antes right here.
Feel good now.
If you guys see the spider in the background, let me know. The spider
Of course,
has
both
just
blinds call
left.
him.
I don't see it anymore.
Ace high flush draw for Brunson. Top pair for Bill Klein.
8,000.
Pete says lullaby baby to his baby deuces.
Doyle's got the flush draw.
Doyle hopes he can raise and win the pot without making his ace high flush.
20 is a magical number.
No, he's going to have to make it.
$67K in the middle, top pair versus a flush draw. Let's see if Doyle continues betting here on the turn. I'd say he given her a stab. Maybe like 40,000.
Doyle is going to back his story with a bet of 60,000.
Don't need to count it. Good hand.
Wow. Doyle takes it down without showdown, betting almost a full pot on the turn here. Spider is still missing in action, by the way. I think it is somewhere here on my desk. If I disappear all of a sudden, that's because the spider is maybe eating me alive. We'll have to watch and find out. All right, Grant Hutchinson says, Remko, cheers. Just finished a Guinness, now comparing it to a Kilkenny. Thumbs up emoji here. I appreciate it. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. That is all we need here on the show.
And some good calls.
By the way, a lot of talk here about the Doug versus Daniel match in the chat on both Facebook and YouTube. Please let me know in the chat, who are you rooting for? Are you Team Daniel or Team Doug? They've been playing quite a few sessions now. We have the actual standings on the PokerGO Instagram page where we post a lot of this stuff. So they have played 1,372 hands, and Doug Polk is winning 180,000. Keep in mind, they're playing 200, 400, so the swings are very big, but let me know in the chat, who are you rooting for? Are you Team Doug or Team Daniel?
An actual miracle.
Flush.
Runner, runner. Severe flood and an 8.3 earthquake ought to do it.
What's the bet?
Of course, he bet 5,000, and Ruffin just calls.
Spider's missing still.
Whoa! And Barry is like, yes, my luck is finally changing.
I think we have it, Barry.
13,900.
Do you have any more?
No, I'm on one.
This is painful.
Sound good.
Do you have any more?
That's not bad.
Is that it?
I got it straight.
Flush ace high.
That's all you have? That's going to win.
You had some nice hands.
Yeah, it's a good seat.
How'd you like the flop, though?
I like the flop.
You like the flop? It was okay?
Yeah.
Phil Ruffin.
Went busto.
The rich get richer.
So Barry's tapped out, and so he buys another.
Faraday says, Daniel, because I'm always rooting for the underdog. That's very clever. That's very clever.
Welcome back to High Stakes Poker.
I appreciate it. Taz is asking, is High Stakes coming back? Yes, and that is why we are doing these reruns with some side commentary and to get you guys up to date on the return of High Stakes Poker. December 16. Help me out, chat. Whenever someone asks, let them know. December 16. That is when High Stakes Poker is coming back, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The first new episode. We have, I believe we have like, 25 or 30 new episodes coming? And then we have 52 new episodes of Poker After Dark. 52 every week, one episode. It's going to be awesome. PokerGO exclusively, Poker After Dark and High Stakes Poker. It's going to be really, really fun. I already know some of the lineups. I know some of the action. It is pretty ridiculous. All right, Esfandiari with a 20K raise. Seeing some pairs. Let's see where this goes.
Calls out a turn.
That's right.
I think we need more likes too. Can we hit 300 on the show? That'd be a new record for sure. That would be a huge record for my show.
Action down to Vanessa.
I apologize.
Sean says team entertainment in the battle between Doug and Daniel. I like that. I like the entertainment. It's a good team to be on. All right, three-way action.
And she calls.
This could be a big one.
Okay.
Thomas says, how about Norm MacDonald as a guest commentator on Run It Back? I have Norm MacDonald's phone number. I don't want to brag, but I do. So I will send Norm a text to see if he wants to come on one of these weeks. All right, the pairs look smaller with the 10 on board, but Esfandiari has ace high. Let's see where this goes.
But he decides to represent a big pair with a bet of 45,400. Works with Ruffin instantly. Vanessa might be a little harder to get through.
45,000.
Yeah, say what you want about Vanessa, but she did not come here to fold. Just jam on Antonio.
Looking
here.
at Antonio.
Let's
Trying
go.
to get a read.
Wow,
Couldn't
she
get
gives
one.
it up. That is surprising. I thought that she was about to make a move here. The stakes for new high stakes poker are going to be 400, 800. So 200, 400, 800, or 400, 800, one of those two, but it's going to be a mix. And let me promise you, they're kicking up the stakes to a level that I haven't seen all too often. There is a lot of crazy action happening on the new season of High Stakes Poker. We have Phil Ivey involved. We have Tom Dwan, Jean-Robert Ballon, Phil Hellmuth, Rick Solomon, probably one of the craziest players in the world, which I love to watch. He's involved as well. Doug Polk is playing on High Stakes Poker. We have lots of action on High Stakes Poker coming up. You better not miss it. December 16th. That's when it's coming back. Coming back.
I gotta use my knit image. You know?
Okay, Brunson with a real hand.
I just built up squeeze of it, right?
Lucas is asking, why don't you stream on Twitch? Lucas, if everybody wants me to stream on Twitch, I might consider that. Maybe I will. But yeah, I'm more of a YouTube and Facebook guy for now. We hit 250 likes, by the way. I appreciate it a lot. We have almost 1,000 viewers on YouTube, and we have more than 500 on Facebook. This has been an amazing show already, and we have so much left to go. We have like more than half an hour left on the show, so don't go anywhere. Keep watching, keep chiming in, keep chatting. Let me know where you're watching from, and you know the currency of this show is likes. So if you are watching the show and if you appreciate it, hit that like button. Let's see if we can break a record and hit 300. I would love to see that.
I'm in it,
You're in it.
apparently.
I'm the net.
Doyle bets 11,000 with his overpair.
How much?
11.
11. I'll call.
Ooh, Ruffin. For the first time, Ruffin doesn't have the best hand.
Ruffin decides not to go away this time.
By the way, some of the names that I announced, I did not announce all the names because we want to keep some of these names as a special surprise. So some of the names that I just mentioned have already leaked on the internet. So that's why I'm mentioning those to you guys. But you better watch and tune in because we have tons of new names and old school names on the show over the next few months.
He's going to decide how much.
Like call you.
That's 25,000. Ruffin can't call.
I mean,
All right, one for
there's
Doyle.
no way I was folding. You know what I
You didn't
mean?
have your side then. You must have had 10, 3 diamonds.
Fernando sending 10 stars on Facebook. I appreciate it, man. That is great. I love to see that.
Come on, Vanessa, look at that face.
More
He's
Texas
not
in the
lying.
house.
3-bet.
Love
4-bet.
that.
Did you show with 3 diamonds?
No.
Welcome
All right.
back to the...
They are at the Bellagio for Season 7 of High Stakes Poker. Well, let me tell you, Season 8 is being filmed at the PokerGO studio. That's where Season 8 will take place. Hopefully, we can get live poker and big tournaments back because that would obviously mean that we can have the Super High Roller Bowl and Poker Masters and US Poker Open back in action. I'm a big tournament fan. I love seeing who will win and who will make the big final tables. Let's see. Zach is my biggest fan today on YouTube. I appreciate it a lot.
Pierce Brosnan.
We can do. Let me think about the giveaway. Let me maybe I can get something going.
Multiple personalities.
Well, it's got to be Robert Redford. There's just no doubt about it.
Jim Carrey, maybe just because he can do so many wide different ranges.
The guy from Sopranos, he played Stu Unger in a movie.
Michael Imperioli.
Yes.
Maybe like Danny DeVito.
You know, successful and all that. So
Darshan is asking where Brent Hanks is. He's probably at home with his kids. He's a family man. And we have Chattanooga, Tennessee in the house as well. Biscural Nuts, he says, Remko way better than Jason May. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, man. New commentators for High Stakes Poker Season 8 will be announced shortly. Big surprise. There's going to be some... It's going to be interesting. You guys will like this.
And raises to 3,000. Pierce Brosnan is out. And Robert Redford calls with King 10. And Matt Damon, in a dual role, defends his blind.
No point looking at me. I can't tell you anything. I don't know what I'm doing.
Bill Klein has the open-ended straight draw, and Robl has a flush draw.
I'm thinking of a giveaway. See if I can do something here. But it's got to be big. We got to have a lot of likes.
All 3 players check. And there it is. Flush for Robl. Vanessa jumps off a plane without a parachute. And Robl looks to his left and sees a man that doesn't look like he's going to fold. He raises to 15,000. Now Klein has no reason to not like his draws, but his straight draw is no good. He needs to catch a diamond.
No one can.
Time to give it up.
I'm going for the nobody can.
Robert is asking if Maury is producing, it will be a quality product. That guy is gold. Yes, Maury Esfandiari is gold. And guess what? He is producing the new season of High Stakes Poker. Maury Esfandiari, as always, in the house. Oh, Wisco Barry made a good point. Maybe the spider is on the beanie. That's actually possible. in case people didn't follow Spidergate earlier, there was a spider on my monitor walking back and forth. And now it's gone, so who knows where it is. I don't see it anywhere.
$40,000 bet. Don't see how he can call.
Well, I'd like to play this hand over, if that's okay. I keep those and try it again.
Can't blame him for thinking that.
Robl takes it down.
It was a nice looking flop for King 10.
Good answer.
Thank you.
And I was so close to actually meaning that, too. Really close to meaning that.
I wish I could play that hand.
All right, I have an idea for a giveaway. You guys are the best. Let's hit 350 likes on YouTube, and I will give away a PokerGO swag bag. How about that? I will do a hoodie. We'll throw in a hat. We'll throw in some cards, poker cards. We'll throw in some the stickers and the patches. So we'll do the PokerGO giveaway, the merch bag. The easiest way for me to do a giveaway is if you guys leave a comment on Instagram, and then I can do a random draw from every single person that entered. So here's how we're going to do it, all right? Let's hit 350 likes on YouTube, and then we'll do a giveaway, but you can already enter right now because I feel confident about you guys. We're going to hit 350. All right, go to our latest post on Instagram. That is PokerGO on Instagram. It is High Stakes Feud. It is Doug versus Daniel. Let me know in the comments, who are you rooting for? Daniel Negreanu or Doug Polk? That's all you have to do. And the only reason I'm doing it this way is because this is the easiest way for me to track who is entering the competition. I will announce the winner on Tuesday in our 1 p.m. show. PokerGO swag bag. Hoodie. We'll throw in a t-shirt. We'll throw in a hat. We'll do some cards. We'll do some patches, like the nice cool PokerGO patches. And I think we have a cool sticker pack. You guys will appreciate that. All right. 350 likes on YouTube. Hit me up on PokerGO on Instagram. That is what I need. PokerGO on Instagram. Leave a comment, Team Doug or Team Daniel. That's all we need. It's the easiest way for me to track this. Sorry, guys. I have no better options. Maybe next week I'll think of something more creative.
20 grand. Barry calls.
All right, next week we'll do a Twitter giveaway. How about that? We'll do Twitter next week. It's just hard to do it because I do this show on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. I love you guys both. I love Facebook. I love YouTube. We have such great fans on both these platforms, so I cannot do it on either one. I have to do it somewhere else. So Twitter or Instagram. That was my choice. I went with Instagram. I'm sorry if you're not into the Instagram streets. We'll do Twitter next time. We do the show twice a week. You won't miss out. I'll give away tons of merch. I have so much more to give away. New Britain Polly says, why did High Stakes Poker get taken off the air in the first place? Well, when Black Friday hit back in 2011 and there was no more way for poker sites to advertise in the United States, that's when that sweet marketing money dried up. So now PokerGO is doing it all by itself, putting it back together, and we're putting it on PokerGO. So very happy it's back.
Are absent from the table. So, not that these players need any goading, but six-handed should provide some more action.
Birmingham, Alabama in the house.
Doyle likes his ace-jack.
And Japan in the house. Yamaguchi, Andrew Wright, appreciate you watching, man.
Calls his raise.
Boston George is worried about the commentary for the new season of High Stakes Poker. I will already promise you it will not be the same style of commentary as some of our high-level tournaments. It'll be very easygoing and laid-back commentary, so you will be happy. Let me tell you that. You will be happy. All right. Ace-Jack and sixes. Doyle folds them. Let's see what Barry does. He gives it up as well.
Well, Antonio's re-raise out of position scares both these players away.
Just the way I like it. No fighting.
No fuss, no muss.
No, just, let's finish it right there.
All right, 24 more likes on YouTube for the giveaway that we are then doing on Instagram. I know it's very complicated, but that's just the way it goes today. Leave a comment on our most recent Instagram post on PokerGO. Team Doug or Team Daniel, who are you rooting for in the high-stakes feud? That is all I asked for. So 25 more likes on the YouTube feed. And then we'll do that giveaway. And we'll announce the winner on
Ace-queen
Tuesday.
suited for Vanessa. Raised to 3,000.
Oh, big cards. This could be a big pot.
Antonio won't let go of his button.
Up to me.
Sorry, Windy City Kid. I'd love to do it on YouTube specifically, but I don't know how to because it has to be fair. You guys all have to be able to enter and all this stuff. It's tough. It's not easy. It's not easy being a host of a show. All right, we got flush draw, and we got a
flush draw for Antonio.
I like Antonio's hand here. He might be the
Barry's
favorite.
still got the best hand, but it's Vanessa who decides to take control.
Shout out to Joe
Gets through Barry.
McGongle from Manchester, UK. Appreciate it.
Antonio calls.
More Canada and Denver in the house. Appreciate it. Tony G is not on the new season of High Stakes
Now
Poker.
Vanessa has a flush draw also.
Little spoiler here, only Americans on the new season of High Stakes Poker because, of course, spoiler alert, there's a pandemic going on in the world, so people can't really travel that easily. So Americans only on High Stakes Poker on the new season. In the future, Season 9, Season 10, if the world returns to normal, I will promise you that we will do our very best to get some of these OG legends like Gus Hansen and Patrick Antonius back on the show.
But he will certainly get called or raised, depending on what kind of mood Vanessa is in. She's in a calling mood.
I love this. Let's see what happens on the river here. 2 flush draws.
King of Spades gives Vanessa the nuts.
Backdoor spades. Big difference there because Antonio might keep blasting here.
And she checks. Perfect check. The only way she could make more money. Antonio is forced into bluffing.
Boom. Big one for Vanessa.
That's 32,400. And soon it will be lights out. This hand is practically over.
I'm going to go find the spider soon. I don't know where it went. It's freaking me out. Here comes a raise.
That's got to be a sick feeling in the pit of the magician's stomach. A check raised to 101,800.
Yeah.
He is not throwing his hand away yet.
Some posturing,
He
maybe?
is thinking the only way I can win this pot is to shove. Will the magician go crazy and make a lot of chips disappear? Nope,
right.
comes to his senses.
That one goes to Vanessa Selbst. All right, leave your comments on the PokerGo Instagram page. 8 more likes on our YouTube video for the giveaway, announcing the winner Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern on this very show. PokerGo swag bag if you want to win some prizes. That is going to be Instagram.com/PokerGo. If you're not on Instagram, we will do a Twitter giveaway next week. I promise you guys, I'm sorry if you're not on Instagram. I want to include everyone. I want to make sure everyone gets involved. If you are new to Instagram, if you're new to PokerGo, use promo code HSP2020 to take $10 off the annual subscription.
But he is still up almost $250,000. Ace Queen of Hearts for Esfandiari. He raises 2,500.
This could be a big pot
Robl
here.
deciding what to do with King Queen. Calls.
Oh, here comes Ruffin.
Ruffin tags along.
Should we play this game again? Yeah, I think we should. I think we should play this game again. Are you guys ready?
And Viffer.
Oh, maybe
Back
not.
to
Maybe
his old
not.
tricks. Raises to 11,000 with 8-6 of diamonds.
All right, we hit the likes. We hit 350 likes, so there is a giveaway. The giveaway is now locked in. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is go to PokerGO on Instagram, leave a comment on our most recent post, and let me know if you're Team Doug or Team Daniel for the High Stakes feud. This is a rerun of High Stakes Poker Season 7. Dread Pirate Ross, thanks for watching, but I'm live. Very live. It's a hangout show. We chat, we have fun, we make fun.
Guess not.
Ask questions if you have them.
So 2 to the flop. Diamond draw for David Pete. And he checks. Now David has a straight draw also. Antonio checks his ace-queen. And David is done checking.
Just tray 5 of diamonds. Got to say one more.
And wins the pot.
Can't rabbit
3
hunt.
5 of diamonds? Rabbit hunt for him one time.
Go ahead, give it to him. No, go ahead, honey. Go ahead. It's all right.
Doyle wins the side pot.
I finally made a hand.
We got lots of comments coming in on PokerGO Instagram already. I appreciate everyone chiming in, tuning in. Let me express my love once more for the audience, for everyone watching. I do appreciate all the engagement that we have here on the show. I see so many new names every week, but I also see a lot of the same familiar names in the chat, which is awesome. We have Sukkot watching on Facebook. We have Fernando still in the house. We have Tom still watching. We have Wilbur and Ryan and Jason and Brian. Appreciate everyone watching. It's just awesome to have such a big international crowd. This is the IHOP, the International House of Poker. I think, Wisco, were you the first one to say that? I'm not sure, but I do appreciate that acronym. That's a great one. All right, we have some old school poker legends being highlighted. Without listening in, I think, was this Jack Strauss? Treetop? Could have been.
And they would not give me a chair.
All right, Selbst again, the Jack 9 of Hearts. Robert, I'm from the Netherlands. Thanks for asking. Andreas, thanks for watching as well. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to have some guests on the show again in the near future. ATL in the house. ATL is always in the house. Mark Chappa, thanks for watching.
Before he acts.
Big clash coming up.
Raises to 11,000.
Muad, thank you if you're new. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe as well, by the way. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel. Do it right now. Don't miss out. Tons of new action every single week here on our YouTube and our Facebook channel. We have a High Stakes Poker top 5 hands every single Wednesday. Why would you want to miss that? Subscribe to the channel. Do it now.
Bill Klein wants to see the flop with his 8s.
You have more than me, right? You have like 300 or something? Like I just can't see any of your chips, that's why?
I have close to 400.
All right. We should probably play this game again if Vanessa calls.
You can gamble with him, Vanessa. He's got plenty of chips. Atta girl.
All right, 3-way action. Let me know who you got. Bill Klein, Andrew Robl, or Vanessa Selbst. We are playing the guessing game, as we do sometimes on the show. This show gets a little crazy sometimes. It gets a little weird, but I appreciate everyone playing along with my weird ideas. Pick your favorite right now. You want the pocket 8s, the ace-queen, the jack-10? To be honest, this feels like a fair fight to me. This is a pretty fair fight. I can see many different ways in which these hands can all find a way to win this pot. We have 26K in the middle, or actually a little bit more now that Vanessa's made the call. So we have more than 33,000 in the middle already. So let me know who you think is going to win this hand. I don't know either. I saw this 10 years ago for the last time. All right. Make your picks right now. Let me know who you think wins. and root for your favorite. I am going to go for this hand with, I'm going to go with Jack-10 suited. I love Jack-10 suited. I'm more of a 10-9 suited kind of guy, but Jack-10 suited I can also appreciate.
You have about?
Like a little over 200 maybe.
All right, let's make a big pot. I want to see some people. I want to see blood. I want to just see a big pot. All right.
Good flop for Klein.
There's a
and
set.
Vanessa's going to like it too with top pair and an open-ended straight draw. Klein checks. I don't see Vanessa checking.
Pair and the straight draw. Robl's hand definitely way, way worse.
Atta girl.
18,000.
That's it for
No
Robl,
way
probably.
Robl's going to call. Just lay it down.
I'm ahead right now. I like the straight draw.
Atta boy.
Set
And
never
back to the
holds
set
up.
eights.
Does the set ever hold up? No, it doesn't. I've never had a set hold up in my life.
What to do, what to do.
There comes a raise, right? That's a lot
Raise.
of chips. There we go.
Let me make her pay. I'll raise to 58,000.
40,000 more.
That is a big raise.
Vanessa's a 3-to-1 dog. I don't see her getting away from this hand, though.
Where's the spider? That's a better question. All
And
right.
calls.
This is a big pot, guys. 150K in the middle. Vanessa has plenty of outs. That's not one of them.
Board doesn't change. But the size of Klein's bet does 70,000.
Vanessa looks a little bit annoyed to me.
Very good size bet by Klein. He's priced her out.
Very tense.
And that's what she's thinking about. And she folds.
She gives it up. All right. Bill Klein takes it down.
Always a 9.
Both players played that hand well.
We have plenty of new lineups in the upcoming season of High Stakes Poker. I believe it's 5 different lineups, but I could be off by one.
We're back to the Bellagio.
Ooh,
and there's
Bobby's room.
Bobby's room. Home of the highest cash games in the world. Well, Phil Ruffin and his $836,000 are back at his island. He won over $300,000 from these sharks. That's the most money that an amateur has ever won in the history of high-stakes poker. And in his honor, David Pete raises with King 6 suited.
Ooh, Kings for Barry. He just reloaded.
Well, Vanessa picks a wrong time to re-raise.
Wow.
These two are just playing.
If you're new to the show, by the way, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. It helps me a lot. It's the only reason I still have a job is because you guys keep liking and subscribing. It's really, really important. All right. Barry makes a 40K. That should do it.
Every single time I 3-bet late in this game.
Also, I just want to let you guys know that we are continuing Season 7 on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which I believe is 10 a.m. on the West Coast, and I believe is 7 p.m. Central European Time. It is sometime in Asia and Australia as well. Love everyone watching from all over the world. This is the most international show in all of poker. Fernando's asking how big the spider is. The spider was about this big, not a small spider. It's definitely not the kind of size that I want to have in my house. Woo! Hopefully I can catch it at some point because, yeah, let's not have too many spiders in the house. And then I want to let you guys know that High Stakes Poker is coming back. Season 8, the new season, December 16th. That's when it's premiering. Don't miss out. Use promo code HSP2020 to take $10 off the annual subscription. And until then, you can watch Run It Back with me. Thanks, the Escobar, the Kescobar. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Brunson versus Selbst. Once more, we've seen lots of Doyle versus Vanessa action.
Vanessa flops top pair.
Thanks, Zach, for watching. Appreciate you, as always.
Doyle checks.
Steve Watson says it's 1:30 p.m. Aussie time.
Vanessa bets 6,000. Doyle says, let me punish this little girl.
All right.
Vanessa calls.
Let's see what Doyle does on the turn here. 50K in the middle.
Ace of Spades is a bittersweet card for Vanessa. Gives her a flush draw, but makes Doyle's hand look scarier. And Doyle will represent it. Bets 35,000.
Bet 35,000.
For the people that are wondering, Friday Night Poker, new episode again tomorrow. And of course, these are from 2018, but many people have never seen these episodes before. So we have more Friday Night Poker action tomorrow, 12 p.m. on the West Coast. That's premiering. So subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube if you want to watch more cash game action tomorrow. We have a 4-hour show, so it should be good.
What's she doing? She just switched real money with counterfeit money?
I'm all in.
No, she's going all in. Doyle happily folds.
Wow, Vanessa takes one back. She's been battling.
Stalling with that.
Vanessa Selbst is gaining the respect of the cash game player.
Doyle seems annoyed here by Vanessa's play. Wow.
The table makes way for a poker legend.
Some lunch here.
Johnny Chan, come and play in a pot right away with me.
Winner, chicken for dinner.
Wow, Johnny Chan in the house on Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. On your way out, subscribe to the channel, like this video. I don't care. I've said it 1,000 times. It's all I care about on this very show. This is the end of Run It Back for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate everyone in the chat here. If you want to join the giveaway, we are doing a giveaway. Go to PokerGO on Instagram and leave a comment on our most recent post and let us know if you're rooting for Doug Polk or Daniel Negreanu. On the next show, on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, I will pick a winner and you will get a swag bag. It's going to be a shirt, it's going to be a hoodie, a hat, a sticker, patches, a deck of cards. We'll throw anything in there that we can find. And then on Tuesday, I promise, we'll do a Twitter giveaway. So we'll send you guys to Twitter. We'll do some sort of action there. We'll make sure that we can get some kind of retweets going or something, whatever it is. Until then, stay tuned for much more. And I want to let you know, follow me on Twitter as well, at Remko Rinkema, RemkoRinkema, if you want to stay in touch with me. If you want to slide into my DMs, if you need recommendations for restaurants in Vegas, I got your back. And my bikes, by the way, as I saw a lot of mentions, are not for sale. They're really nice. I just got a new one. I'm very happy about it. All right. For now, thanks everyone so much for watching. Next week on Tuesday, Johnny Chan in the house. Should be a good show. Guys and girls, sleep well for the Australian lunch crowd. Go back to work. And then for everyone else, have a happy Friday and a good weekend. Stay safe out there. And then I will catch you guys again on Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. Much love. See you soon.